Dobra, więc witam serdecznie w 19 odcinku z serii Hogwarts Legacy. No i w dzisiejszym materiale przejdziemy po raz kolejny na tą główną historię. Tym razem jest to misja w cieniu krypty. Musimy spotkać się z Sebastianem, naszym kolegą, więc zobaczymy. Może jakieś dungeony?
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Dobra, prowadź.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
No w sumie nie było mi jeszcze w tej lokacji. Ciekawa sprawa, okej. Jakim sposobem nie zaglądałem pod schody? Dobra, to interesujące.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game.
Revelio.
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Dobra, ważna lokacja i bardzo przydatna, ale nie widzę jakiejś innej dróżki, w którą moglibyśmy dalej pójść. Nie, musimy po prostu porozmawiać.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions, or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Bzdura faktycznie brzmi groźnie. Nie no, bzdura, uczymy się.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Dobra, to może być najtrudniejsze, zobaczmy. Zaklęcie zakazane. Pierwszy raz się takiego uczymy, ale nie jest jakiś wysoki poziom trudności. A nie, to nie jest zakazane, przepraszam, to jest czerwone dalej.
Getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target.
Myślałem, że tych się będę uczył, zakazanych, jakieś Avada Kedavra, Crucio albo Imperio, ale to są 3 najmocniejsze, okej. Obrażenia, pocisk z dalekiego zasięgu, który zadaje obrażenia przy uderzeniu. Wrogowie trafieni atakami ognistymi będą otrzymywać obrażenie jeszcze przez kilka sekund. W tym czasie kolizje będą skutkować zapalającymi wybuchami. Dobra, czyli jest to chyba coś dosyć podobnego do tego incendio, tak szczerze mówiąc, ale nie, zaraz zobaczymy. Czyli uczymy się i zobaczmy.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Dobra, to jest bardzo mocna umiejętność. Ta poprzednia, którą mieliśmy, akurat waliła na bardzo bliskie odległości. A ta z kolei, jak sami widzicie, no, ma trochę większy potencjał. Zobaczymy. To mi się podoba.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Jest naprawdę mocne, chcę się nauczyć podobnych zaklęć.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Nie chcę się narzucać, z chęcią
Just
powiedzmy.
let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Powiem ci prawdę, nie jestem gotowa, żeby ci o wszystkim opowiedzieć. No właśnie dziwię się, że bohaterka cokolwiek powiedziała. Mieliśmy mieć to w tajemnicy. Dobra, ja bym nie mówił wszystkiego.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Dobra, czyli po prostu musimy opuścić kryptę. Chyba nie ma dodatkowych opcji, żadnych rzeczy do znalezienia. Więc wychodzimy i misja załatwiona. No, te zadania szybko wychodzą, jak sami widzicie. Rzadko mamy coś dłuższego. O, ktoś czeka na nas?
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
O,
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Pokazał mi ją Sebastian. Znalazł mi ją przypadkiem, powiem. Chyba nie powinienem się chwalić tą informacją, tak jak Sebastian powiedział.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Nie musisz mi grozić, obiecuję, że nic nie powiem. Nie musisz mi grozić, koleś.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Dobra, jakiś mało przyjemny koleś. No dobra, misja zakończona. Więc w sumie tyle. W takim razie zobaczmy na mapę, czy jakieś dodatkowe informacje się pojawiły. Misje, zobaczmy. Nie mamy nic. Rozwijaj umiejętności magiczne, by uzyskać dostęp do następnej próby. Co by w takim razie wykonać? Duch naszej miłości. Jeżeli mi pamięć nie myli, to na mapie Hogwartu mieliśmy jeszcze jedną ciekawą próbę. Właśnie tuż przed tym zamczyskiem. Czyli wybierz i rzeczywiście jest jakieś wyzwanie. Więc może na tym się skupię i zobaczymy. Okej, mamy nową misję. Zobaczmy. Misja rozpoczęta. Zadanie profesor Garlic.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
No tak, ale te questy są bardzo poboczne, że musimy jakieś rzeczy wykonywać. Wymagany poziom 10, zadania mamy jakieś od bohaterów. Czyli mamy jadowitą tarantulę zdobyć. Jakiś eliksir. Nie, wykonajmy tą misję z Kotrem Przywoływaczy. Jakiś mecz, zobaczymy. Misja poboczna, może warto. No witam.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class, Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant!
Dobra, podejście numer 4. Zobaczymy, jak to teraz wyjdzie. To jest tak ciężka gra moim zdaniem. Ani razu w to nie wygrałem. Come on. A muszę to wygrać. Inaczej nie zaliczy mi zadania. Tak, bo to się okazuje, że odbija się od tych poduszek te całe kule. Więc ciężka sprawa.
That was one for the ages. Akio. All in the wrist.
Dobra, teraz nie wiem, jak ja mam to przyciągnąć, szczerze mówiąc. Tak wystarczy? Może być.
Lucky shot. Akio.
Ta, tylko to trzecie, nie wiem pod jakim kątem musiałbym teraz wykonać. Nie mam pojęcia, się boję. Pomocy. Wygrałem?
Not bad. Not bad. Well done. You beat me.
Udało mi się wygrać, tak jest! Kurde, za 4. razem porąbana jest ta gra. Dajcie spokój.
Good luck. That's all.
To nie było szczęście, to był skill.
I'm not lucky. I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Ćwicz dalej.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested and that you passed.
Ale głupota, wygrałem za 4. razem i się przechwalam przed nim. Ale głupota. Kurde, ciężka jest ta rozgrywka moim zdaniem. Dobra, w każdym razie daliśmy radę. Czyli misja załatwiona i... Co ja mogę teraz zrobić? Mamy jeszcze inne misje. Komnata Mapy? Co to jest? A, czyli profesor Fig powrócił, ale nie wydaje mi się, że to było dobrym teraz wyzwaniem. Nie jestem pewien w sumie. Dobra, w sumie może nawet wykonam tą misję główną dalej. Te zadania z kolejnymi lekcjami. Myślę, że są powiedzmy jednym tematem, to wykonam w jakiejś innej misji. Innym odcinku. Więc teraz skupię się na tym profesorze Figu, który jest trochę dalej, więc chwila, moment.
I was hoping to see you.
Dobra, więc jesteśmy na miejscu, więc porozmawiajmy.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
No dobra, czyli teleportujemy się.
Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Dobra, czyli nareszcie mamy książkę. Zobaczymy.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
O, mamy tego. Nareszcie przybył.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Częściowo powiedzmy, przypomnijmy sobie.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
To jest Sowia wieża chyba. Tak mi się wydaje.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
A, czyli misja załatwiona. Chwila, moment. To nie jest ta wieża, Sowia wieża tak zwana? Sowia wieża jest jednak... Nie, to jest znacząco bliżej Hogwartu, jakoś mniej więcej w tych okolicach.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Dobra, chyba w takim razie pora się nauczyć jakichś nowych umiejętności, zapewne. Patrzcie, ile mamy tych misji. Zadań domowych i niczego jeszcze nie rozwiązałem. No, możemy tylko spotkać się z tym profesorem Figiem, ale nie, wydaje mi się, że trzeba wykonać te zadania. Przebij balon nad stacją Hogsmeade? A akurat tam nie byłem. Nad boiskiem do Quidditcha. Okej, to ciekawe wyzwania. Nawet nie wiem, gdzie jest ta stacja. Kurde, ale głupia sprawa. Okej, będę musiał też zobaczyć bardziej szczegółowo. Mapa świata. Też jakieś małe zadania poboczne, na które nie zwracałem uwagi. Gdzie jest stacja Hogsmeade? Tędy? Nie, to musi być gdzie indziej. A, czyli mamy tą pierwszą próbę, tak? To jest na północy. Nie, tak daleko jeszcze nie chcę się udawać. A tędy jest chyba stacja Hogsmeade, zobaczmy. Łamigłówka Merlina, nawet 2. Niżej? Nie widzę tej stacji, no ale wydaje mi się, że jakoś w tej oto, z tej strony. Ciężko powiedzieć. Kurde, aż tak szczegółowo jeszcze nie zwiedzałem całego świata, muszę w tym miejscu przyznać. No, długa droga przed nami. Dobra, więc w tym miejscu raczej zakończę dzisiejszy materiał. W sumie te materiały są trochę krótsze, ale bardzo szybko przechodzimy wszystkie nowe tematy, muszę w tym miejscu przyznać. Więc w kolejnym materiale zapewne skupię się na tych zadaniach całych, czyli mamy misję, właśnie zadanie od tych profesorów wszystkich, może wszystkie w jednym odcinku jeszcze wykonam. Więc tak, jeżeli interesuje was kontynuacja, to polecam zostawić lajka, suba oraz dzwonka. No i w sumie to było na tyle. Ja się z wami żegnam, do jutra.